Supporters of immigration reform protested outside the Supreme Court today as justices blocked President Obama's immigration strategy. The decision is a major defeat for the Obama administration. The Supreme Court split 4-4 vote, leaves a lower court ruling in place. It blocks the president's plan that would have shielded millions of undocumented immigrants from deportation while giving them work permits. In Washington today, the president lamented the one-sentence ruling while Republicans praised it.
I think it is heartbreaking for the millions of immigrants who made their lives here, who've raised families here, who hope for the opportunity to work, pay taxes, serve in our military.
This is a win for the Constitution, it's a win for Congress, and it's a win in our fight to restore the separation of powers. Presidents don't write laws, Congress writes laws.
The ruling came down without comment or dissent from those justices. KPIX 5 reporter Cate Cauguiran in San Francisco, where many were disillusioned by today's Supreme Court ruling. Kate?
They certainly were, Alan. We're live outside the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services building in San Francisco. Now, advocates say there is still a chance to fight this, and that is exactly what they plan to do.
This would have meant that we would have been free to work, to be able to go to work, and to be able to go to school and to the parks and not be afraid that there's going to be a raid, that ICE is going to come and pick us up.
San Francisco's immigrant community joined together in the Mission District to voice their disappointment after the Supreme Court handed down its decision.
It's created so much fear and distrust within the community.
Now thousands of Bay Area immigrant families who thought they were protected are once again eligible for deportation.
This program would have helped a small percentage of the people who are currently hiding in the shadows.
The Latino community has been extremely vocal, unlike the thousands of Asians also affected by today's decision.
I think it's a very significant for the Asian community because, I think when they talk about undocumented immigrants, we always don't talk about the Asians.
Wei Lee with Pan-Asian undocumented immigrant group Aspire says it will affect some 400,000 Asians nationwide.
I think we don't have that community support that the Latino community also has. So it's really hard to talk about their immigration status.
But today, Latino and Asian immigrant advocates stand together, facing a new reality.
I wanted to say goodbye to my dad and to tell him I will be back soon to see you again. But I wasn't able to do that, and I know there's millions of people that want to do that.
According to the Migration Policy Institute, the Supreme Court's decision could affect 170,000 immigrants here in the Bay Area. But today, the president said he would use his enforcement discretion not to go after families already living in the United States. Reporting live in San Francisco, Cate Cauguiran, KPIX 5.
Similar scene in San Jose today. Within hours of the Supreme Court ruling, about 100 people, deeply disappointed by the decision, gathered at Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. But it's important to note the president still has wide discretion to enforce immigration policies, meaning the ruling will not likely lead to increased deportations.